Welcome to our video presentation on Dover. Known to most as a gateway into the United Kingdom, this amazing city is rich in history, natural beauty, and British culture.
This video presentation analyzes the positive and negative aspects of Dover's tourism industry, while allowing us to benchmark them against other cities.
We hope you enjoy the video and are given a unique and informative view into the city of Dover.
The Port of Dover is Europe's busiest ferry terminal and is crucial for trade and travel between the United Kingdom and the rest of the world. Dover is a gateway into the UK for passenger ferries, cargo ships, major cruise ships, and several other seafaring vehicles. The UK's EU membership has allowed for easier travel and trade among the two regions, leading to greater amounts of travel passing through and visiting Dover. With this crucial partnership, Dover can capitalize on the heavy traffic flow by advertising to potential tourists and traveling through Dover's port and improving public transportation between the port and the town center.
The St. James is a new town center development with a leisure and retail transformation in Dover. The St. James will be about 120,000 square feet, providing hotel, grocery stores, cinema, and restaurants. The newest town center will attract more visitors and create more jobs.
Here I am standing beside a labyrinth of tunnels that were built within Dover's White Cliffs in World War II in order to protect the soldiers guarding Britain's coastline from Nazi invasion. These tunnels were just opened on July 20th after being walled off for the past 74 years. They allow a glimpse into the life led by the soldiers through the wartime graffiti, drawings, and artifacts found inside.
Dover Museum is also one of the oldest museums founded in 1836 by the town's mayor, Edward Pitt Thompson. Students can take a field trip to those historical sites for educational purposes. Dover visitors can support local goods by stopping by at the street markets or local shops.
The city of Dover has been instrumental in implementing wildlife conservation laws, protecting both their native animals and beautiful landscapes that make Dover so unique. Although this may restrict development and expansion in certain areas, these laws have helped to preserve Dover's natural beauty, which has been a major focal point in the city's tourism market. By involving the local community and encouraging visitors to respect the environments, Dover has been able to maintain a positive relationships with residents, leading to a better city and tourism location.
Currently, the housing prices in Dover have increased in the last decade. Depending on if you are buying or selling, this may be positive or negative. The problem, however, in Dover is that there is a lack of new houses being built. There are more people wanting to buy houses than there are houses available, and that, with rising wages, has seen house price inflation grow dramatically. So although inflation is a threat, Dover has the opportunity to grow. They are in an economically sound position that they could potentially profit on a new housing development as long as it's not interfering with the beauty around them or severely disturbing the locals.
Another tourism issue is Dover's decline in domestic visitors. Currently, the amount of domestic visitors has decreased by 4%, leaving an opportunity for Dover to further increase its profitable tourism industry by marketing within the United Kingdom itself. Dover is able to create campaigns surrounding their new and existing attractions, for example, the World War II tunnels, which could be promoted to schools who can utilize them as an educational experience.
The White Cliffs of Dover are one of the most popular tourism attractions of Dover, attracting tourists from all over the world. The White Cliffs also have a great symbolic value in Britain because of its location facing towards continental Europe, where invasion have a history threatened.
Right now, standing behind us is Dover Castle, the largest castle in England and one of Dover's main attractions.
Dover Castle is a medieval castle founded in the 11th century, dating all the way back to the Roman period.
The castle now brings in tourists from around the world as well as the UK due to its incredibly historical significance.
It is also described as the key to England.
It has withstood the test of time by defending the country against invasions from Prince Louis of France as well as Napoleon himself. Dover currently has no social media advertisements run by the city itself. This opens up a huge opportunity for Dover to utilize this free advertising by updating followers on Twitter about upcoming events or allow Facebook users to share information with their friends and even entice tourists to visit through Instagram photos of the gorgeous surrounding areas Dover has to offer. For example, Michigan has been able to very successfully incorporate social media and was awarded second overall, as well as having the highest Facebook score. They frequently make wall posts updating fans and informing them of fun facts and promotions. In return, users post videos and pictures, allowing it to be a very interactive source, attracting much attention to the state. Dover should take Michigan's example and implement it into its own social media strategy.
Due to Dover's coastal location, there has been a growing concern of flooding within the city of Dover. Considering Dover is one of the busiest port cities, a flood could affect both port operations as well as tourists coming in on ferries and cruises. There are a lot of other major cities in threat of floods. For example, the Port of Rotterdam built floodgates to prevent flooding, and Surat uses a flood warning system, both of which Dover can implement into their own city to prevent damage from future floods.
Although Dover is a small city, its lack of accessible public transportation was a major issue for us when we wanted to get to different attractions, like the White Cliffs and the Dover Castle. When getting off the coach, there was no immediate information of public transportation or how to get to our desired tourism destinations. To better improve their transportation, Dover can look toward Oxford. Oxford is a city that has mastered its public transportation for tourists. Although they recommend walking or biking for tourists because it is a smaller city and they want to reduce congestion, they also provide tourists with maps and information on their public transportation at their tourist information offices as well as on their websites. They recognize that not everyone is capable of or comfortable with walking around the city, so they allow for accessible transportation options and information.